Alrighty then, we are back and live. JD, take it away.
Good evening, friends and neighbors. Welcome back to Denver in Darkness, a chronicle for Vampire the Masquerade 20th Anniversary Edition. I am here with our coterie, and we are about to make silly things happen. Who's with me? Sound off. Introduce yourself, boys, in case we've got new listeners tonight.
Um,
Frankie, Mr. Slendy, I blame Eric. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Nick. I'm playing
uh,
Ron Green.
my name is Eric. I'm playing Kyle Jensen, the hippie gangrel.
Got to
Yep.
trip up on that TR word, huh?
Yeah, hippie
Yeah.
Toreador. Um, I'm Josh. I'm playing the Tremere, Caleb Louvet, and whoever replaces him after the gangrel gets finished with him.
Trip
I'm
up,
Michael,
trip
and
over.
I'm Michael. I'm playing the new kindred in the city, the Nosferatu named Steward.
All right. Well, there you have it, friends. We are ready to roll. Who wants to earn a bonus experience point tonight by giving us the recap of last week's session?
I could probably
Or,
do it.
to
Go
say it
ahead,
another
Eric.
way, who wants to trauma dump for the audience?
Well, for trauma dumping, it obviously goes to me. But Eric has a better claim.
Ah,
So
See, with the
last week,
clinical, I've got the clinical notes written down, but I think the trauma dump needs to come from Eric.
oh,
okay.
absolutely.
That's fine.
So
He made friends.
the best kind of friends, the ones that can fuck you up. So last week, the new prince, Don Alonso, summoned all of the kindred and installed his new court. During such a time as he was installing his new court, he brought in our nemesis, our antagonizer, our I don't know, I need another adjective. Um our
Your
tormentor,
boy.
Our
Your
my
boy.
tormentor.
boy.
There's the word.
um
Tormentor is such a good word.
and he installed him into his court. Uh During such a time, he decided to bond with my character, Kyle, and call him father. Furthermore, his uh, Ian's tiny court, consisting of four almost
Five.
identical, five almost identical blondes. I thought we'd lost one.
We did.
No, no,
So,
there
He
were
was
six
right.
of them originally. We lost one.
oh,
Oh.
okay, copy.
Yeah, he had 4 walking in, but then someone
The
delivered his 5th.
yeah,
uh,
the fifth arrived with a
so
different date.
yeah. Anyway, so we got through all that uh, nervously on Cal's part, and definitely Merrick's as the whole situation went down right next to him on the couch. um, as we were leaving, I know I'm missing details. I apologize. Um, as we were leaving, Kyle and Caleb were in the car together, and Kyle attempted to, well, not attempted, he did dominate Kyle. And in response, uh, Kyle kind of ripped his guts out.
Yeah.
Probably would have killed him, but um, I rolled poorly. So Uh,
Oh,
let's play that out when I get to the Winnebago.
oh, so
Yeah,
we are battling Tamaric.
That's
we
where
we are
that's where I'm.
picking up immediately after the events of last session.
That's where Kyle's heading anyway.
Yeah, and Caleb is kind of along for the ride. So we're going to
Or-
open with Caleb a bloody mess in the passenger seat, and Kyle behind the wheel. As the two of you pull up,
Can we back that up a little bit?
oh, sure.
Okay. Um, Before I reach the campground,
Uh-huh.
under a lot of cussing, Caleb tries to speak and Kyle smacks him. The only thing he says to him is, "Shut up, do not talk." In Kyle's mind, Kyle's already dead. Ian's gonna kill him because Kyle's got the suggestion. Right before the campground, he finds an access road and pulls off. And he gets out of the car and he's gonna look around. He's gonna take off his glasses and he goes, "Where are you at? We were told not to stop in the woods. Where are you?
You
I've
know,
got an offering for you."
you're not
Oh
serious.
my.
Kyle's gonna wait for the werewolves.
Oh my.
Jesus.
You're right.
I told you it was awesome.
For
Hey,
obvious reasons, you have my attention.
Caleb,
Shutting up.
please make a perception plus alertness roll. Kyle, you can do so as well.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
Lupines, dear. We call them lupines.
Oh.
Or
Yeah, I'm
successes.
just also a dick. I'm gonna die the way I lived. A dick. What's the difficulty I'm looking at?
Target number here is a 6, unless you want to activate Auspex so you can hear the footsteps of your murderers a little more clearly.
One success.
Congratulations. Gotta love those wound penalties, right?
Oh yeah, no. I have -5 dice to everything.
Yeah. Caleb's not getting much done tonight. Not, um, with one success, um, Caleb, the blinding lights of the pickup, or excuse me, the SUV.
Taxmobile.
Oh, are we in the taxmobile?
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
getting
Oh,
in my car.
that's right. You fucked him up in his own car. That's
Hmm.
right. I forgot that part. Excuse me. So yeah, the blinding headlights create a glare that interferes with your vision, but your heightened hearing is working just fine. Your little hybrid car is terribly quiet even when it's running. And now that it's sitting idle in this little gravel road through the woods, you can see streetlights in the distance, but there's nothing close by. You can hear the vehicle ping, 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 as the engine cools, you can hear the crunch of gravel under Kyle's feet. And somewhere nearby, you hear leaves rustle. Kyle, with 4 successes, you not only hear the rustling leaves, you are able to pinpoint where the sound came from. You turn to face the sound. Yes?
Yes.
Have you dragged Caleb out of the car?
Yes.
Okay. Caleb, with only 1 die for basically any task at the moment, you are functionally
yeah, no.
powerless to resist this.
Oh yeah, no, I'm aware. I'm along for the ride, whether I want to be or not.
Right. Your vision, which I'm assuming you haven't activated the Eyes of the Beast, the power that gives you the ability to see in the darkness.
No.
Okay. So you see silhouettes. You see the silhouettes of 3 people moving towards you through the underbrush. As they get closer, you hear one of them say very quietly, "Leech, what are you doing here?"
I want to feed this one to you. I want to give him to you as a sacrifice to the blood god. He's a betrayer and almost assuredly killed me. I can't take it into
Ah,
myself to kill him.
I see. So, what you're telling me is that you leeches have turned on each other. He has betrayed you, but has done so in such a way that you cannot kill him? Oh.
My humanity is important to me. I wish to keep
Oh,
it for as long as I
is it?
can.
Is it really? Yeah, it shows. Well, we're not normally in the habit of accepting sacrifices to the blood god. That's not really what we're about here. But, you know, 2 vampires show up on our lawn. One of them is basically dead already, it looks like. Guts hanging out. You know, who are we to turn down a 2-for-1 special? Roll initiative.
Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, that's all
Um,
right. I'm
Caleb's
dead
just.
anyway.
I'll roll. Do I take
So
the
it's a,
die penalty to my initiative?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so
All right.
1d10 plus 2, because things can't be reduced lower than 1 if my memory serves.
That is correct.
it's a
Okay.
D10 plus what?
Plus your dex, plus your wits.
These motherfuckers. I'm rolling a new character, guys. Woo! Any suggestions? Um,
I mean, I understand
Both.
the new Malkavian elder in town's, hiring. Um,
oh my fucking god,
um,
that's a 6,
oh my
It would be kind
God.
of funny if one of you came back as one of those blondes.
Oh,
dude.
no, 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 no.
Dude. Dude.
Those characters are mine, and you don't get to play with them.
Not one of them
Mm.
specifically, but like, you know, try to make their claim into the flock. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Wrong button.
oh my gosh.
Okay.
So, Caleb, with a -5 die penalty, manages to beat Kyle on the initiative roll.
Eat
Um,
shit,
You
Kyle.
lazy fucker, Kyle. God damn, dude.
oh,
I
jeez.
kind of expected them to take my fucking sacrifice. Whoops,
I
there
know,
goes the
man.
F-bomb already.
I,
Whoops.
who gives a fuck?
So much for all the little 7-year-olds watching at home. Did we
I
mention that
know.
this is a stream for mature viewers?
Mama, what did
I
that
Oh,
personally
mean?
wait.
support.
Do the players
I
have to be
support.
mature?
Luckily, no.
I
Thank
support
goodness.
anyone showing their kids vampire. I
This
think it's very good to have bad parenting.
this is probably gonna take up a few minutes. I'm gonna step away from the PC, but I can hear.
Okay,
Okay.
so we have our
Sounds good,
initiative
Merrick.
rolls made.
So you're cool if
Ma-
we add Merrick to this, right? Just say something if you aren't cool with it.
Josh?
I'll go back to
Josh?
hell. Yeah.
Yeah, you should probably just go back to hell. Um, so Lupine number 3 has the initiative. He steps out into the light where you can see him, Kyle. He is a Caucasian male, probably 5'11", maybe 6 feet, maybe 160, 165 pounds. Very lean build. Blonde hair, blue eyes. He is dressed in very tattered clothing, very ragged, very dirty clothing. And that stands out to you somehow. There's as badly torn up as his clothes are, his exposed skin, his forearms, his hands, his face, all seem very clean, like recently washed, maybe. This lupine expends 2 points of rage. 1 point to transition instantly from his Hamid form to his to his war form, and 1 for an extra action. This means he has effectively enjoying the effects of Celerity 1. He will have two attacks. He lunges towards you and makes the first of them. He swipes his claws towards your midsection and has 3
Oh my
successes to
God.
connect with your body.
Just roll the damage. I'll roll the die to dodge if it matters.
He's going after Kyle, not Caleb. I'm sorry, I said the names backwards. Eric, this one's for you, buddy. You're crippled. They're not worried about you at the moment. They're going
Yeah.
after the Hale and Hardy one.
Yeah, that tracks.
How much does my coat take of that?
Your
Not
coat
enough.
represents 1 level of armor soak. But this is an attack roll. You have the opportunity to dodge if you so desire.
Um, does dodge cost my action?
It would cost an action.
Okay.
Did you go ahead and pick up Celerity recently? Or not?
I did,
He did.
didn't I?
You did.
1 dot.
See? 1 dot of Celerity would let you dodge once and still attack. Or dodge twice and maybe live just a second or 2 longer.
You're a fucking dick. Yeah, let's go ahead and dodge it.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your dexterity plus athletics.
I knew I should have.
Yeah, it wasn't on mine either. Merrick, it wasn't on mine either.
3 successes. The first attack misses. He follows up with a second attack, very similar to the first, swiping with the other hand. And this time he has 3 successes again. You can mark off the blood point and go ahead and spend for celerity if you'd like to dodge the second attack.
Um, God. Yeah, I'm going to dodge it.
What were you going to say, Frankie? Yeah,
I'm
man.
gonna get in the car.
Say instead of burning the celerity to dodge the second attack, try to soak it and save your action to get in the car and drive away and leave Caleb here. That's
Okay,
certainly an option. But
I'm
if you use
going.
all of your actions dodging, you won't be able to do that.
Okay, I'm gonna turn and run for the car.
Okay. On your turn, you will be able to, but in the meantime, we have attack
Oh
to resolve.
shit!
I have a bet he won't be able to on his turn.
I
That's
got a
the
bet I'm not
Okay.
gonna make it either.
Okay.
Caleb's dead, but at what
Oh yeah,
cost?
dude, you're meat. But
Oh, oh
um,
yeah, I'm aware.
see, so base damage for the werewolf's attack is, good God, 8 dice minus your soak of 3, so he has 5 dice for damage and has 4 successes on the first damage roll. Um, crap.
Hey, shit, Kyle.
And that is
Okay,
activated damage.
that is aggravated damage. You are now hurt nearly as bad as Caleb.
I mean, to
The
be
sec-
fair, the -2 stings a lot less than the -5.
It does. It does, but uh, lupine number 1 steps up next. He spends a single point of rage to transition instantly to his lupine form. He does not activate their equivalent to celerity. He steps forward and attempts to swipe at you with his claws. You know, you get the strange sense that this one is not quite as warrior-like as his brother, as he has only a single success on his attack roll. However, unless you choose to dodge this attack, he is going to make a damage roll next. Good news, bad news. His base damage is only going to be, well, after your soak, he's going to roll 3 dice. So that's not as bad. It might be enough though. 2 more successes. You are badly hurt. You are now hurt as badly as Caleb. The last werewolf steps up, and he does not shift forms. Instead, he steps forward and reaches under his jacket to produce a wooden stake. And he says, "It's pretty unusual for your kind to come out here looking for us. Can't imagine what made you think this was going to go well for you." He rushes forward and attempts to plunge the stake into your heart, Kyle. But that attack is done at a significantly higher difficulty. He has to hit an 8 on his dice for it to count as a success. but he does
One.
have 1. So he is on target. Now he must make a minimum of 3 successes on the damage roll in order for it to pierce your rib cage and pierce the heart. Great news, you can employ your full soak against this attack, which means instead of just 3, you are actually soaking with 7.
Hold up, he has wound penalties. Doesn't that also apply to soak?
No, oddly enough, that is the one place that that wound penalties do not apply.
Oh, shit, I should have taken 1 less point of aggravated damage then. Whatever. Too late to turn back the clock.
Yeah. Um. Good news. Good news indeed for Kyle. He only has 2 dice after your soak. And 1 success is enough to do some damage, but not enough to pierce the heart and immobilize you. But you are now incapacitated, with the last level being lethal damage. Caleb?
Yeah?
Caleb? You watch in abject, transfixed horror as first your former ally, Kyle, attempts to feed you to the local werewolf population, and then has this idea blow up in his face like a live grenade. You watch as Kyle slumps to the ground with a stick of wood coming out from between 2 of his ribs, though you don't think it actually reached the heart. Do you have anything that you'd like to attempt to do with your 1 die?
Yep. I know who killed your woman. The one you lost. I know who killed her.
Oh, you motherfucker.
What?
they they all 3 spin to face you. Who?
The man I ordered him to kill. Well, not man. Vampire. The one he did this to me for. His name is Ian. Let me go and I'll tell you everything you need to know and I'll help you get him.
Hmm. You know, that's a fascinating bargain you offer. But I don't think so.
I do too.
Right. So is that the sum total of Caleb's action trying to talk his way out of trouble?
I mean, who the fuck else? I'm not outrunning the lupines, and if I run, I activate their prey instinct. I'm pretty sure
Also
that's
true.
already active. But
I mean, you could do what we were suggesting Kyle do. You could try to throw yourself into the car and drive away.
with 1 die, I don't have a chance in hell. My only shot is bargaining, and they just said no.
I was gonna say your chances are a lot better of getting a 6 or higher on 1 die than they are of talking your way out of this shit.
Fuck it,
I
might as well
mean,
try it. What is it? Athletics? Oh, well,
you roll 1 die, Josh. Roll
yeah.
1d10. You make it into the car. You dive into the car, grab a hold of the steering wheel, and put the car in gear. And now it is Kyle's turn.
So,
Mr. Jensen?
JD, buddy, pal,
Uh-huh.
homie, my
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
So I'm incapacitated, right?
You have the last level of damage that you took was a level of lethal damage. You may heal it as part of your action by spending a single blood point to become conscious and begin acting again.
Well, I'm glad that you said that
Okay? As a ninth
because,
generation vampire, you can spend 2 blood points, and that will let you activate your celerity, which actually technically you've already done so. So you do have an action. You just have to spend the second blood point to heal.
but what if I did something reactive, visceral, instinctive? What if I was to
So
earth melt?
they'll know where you went into the ground and they'll start digging. It might take them a while to find you, but they'll dig you up before you can heal.
Wow.
It is a choice. It is a valid choice.
And
It's
unless you've
gonna.
got level 5, you're going to go straight down, and they'll keep digging when when the sun comes up.
Yep. You that is Earth meld is a great way to take shelter from the sun. It is a shit way to take shelter from an enemy. Uh,
I killed myself. God damn it.
yeah, man. You can try to jump onto the car or jump into the car and ride away with Caleb. And then the
I'm
two of
gonna
you can
do it.
talk your way through this and try to figure out who's really to blame and how we're going to explain both of us being fucked up and out of action for a couple of weeks.
I'm gonna do it.
Motherfucker.
Or you could
All
be
right.
really spiteful and lunge in and grab the keys.
Oh, motherfucker. You know, he makes a good point. It is an option, Eric. If you want to go down that path, that's how you do it. But right now, it looks like Caleb's getting away and you're not.
Okay, I'm gonna jump in the car or on the car or grab the
Go for
car.
go for in. Go for in. It's a Prius. There's not much to hang on to on the outside.
Okay, in.
All right. So go ahead and make a dexterity plus athletics roll. You are at a -5 die penalty.
Jesus,
So your minimum die pool is 1. So
I'm gonna
you have a
die.
dexterity of 4 and an athletics of 2. Oh, you rolled a 4.
I'm gonna spend a
Spend a
willpower
willpower.
and
Spend a willpower. Yes, he
see.
gets 1 success. Caleb, you are putting the car in gear, and there is a thump as Kyle lands in the seat beside you and slams the door closed behind him. Do you
Shit.
say anything or do you just look at him, Eric?
Um, fuck this guy. I'm
It's
gonna
all
go.
your fault.
Merrick Sanctuary, go.
You. You son of a-
Can I can I be that guy?
Absolutely.
JD,
Yes, sir.
does does the Prius have celerity?
No, it's still a Prius. Ahem. So
Um,
it is Lupine number three's turn.
yeah. I was gonna say we ain't lived yet, Merrick.
Ahem. So we're going to make a strength plus athletics roll to achieve a somewhat, well, drastic
Okay.
alternative outcome.
He's gonna throw the car with us in it.
No, not by himself. Let's see. Okay, so strength athletics in Hamid form would be 5 plus 4 strength in Krynos form gives him 9d10. A Prius.
This guy a bodybuilder? Jeez.
The
No, he's a werewolf in
lupine.
Krynos form. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. You know, he's not trying to throw the car. He's trying to roll the car up onto its side.
Yeah, that.
And with 4
That tra-
successes, he
That
manages it.
tracks.
Yeah. His strength in Krynos form is a 7. Yeah, he is able to slam his shoulder into it, hook his claws under the door, and roll the car. You are not going anywhere, boys. But that does exhaust his action.
Hey, JD,
Mm-hmm.
it might be just better at this point for you to describe the slaughter.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of there too. Like, we're cooked. We're aware. If they ain't taking Caleb up on his offer, Caleb's screwed.
Yeah, so when the vehicle rolls up onto its side, it does so with the passenger door going up into the air. The window on the driver's door, the windshield, and the back window all break. The other 2 lupines circle around the car. The one who is in Krynos form reaches through the broken front windshield, pulls Kyle out, and attempts to shove the stake the rest of the way into his heart. I need 2 more. I need a minimum of an 8 on the dice to actually successfully strike the stake to push it the rest of the way in. And that's 2 successes against difficulty 8. And now the damage, minus your soak. So he does only have a couple of dice to roll. And no further successes. Your supernaturally toughened body resists the push of the wood through your rib cage. Somehow. The second comes around the side of the car, drawing a second stake from under his jacket. He reaches through the broken windshield, grabs Caleb by the collar, and pulls him out. Caleb, you look up. The point of the stake shines slightly in the moonlight. And then something unexpected happens. Headlights play over the scene, and the sound of tires on gravel approach from behind you. The 3 lupines turn and flee into the woods. The vehicle coming up the road stops, with the rear end of the Prius in the lights. The 2 of you laying on the ground in the shadow of the car. Both of you so crippled up you could barely move, with a wooden stake protruding from Kyle's chest, though thankfully not immobilizing him completely. This is where we put you two on pause for the moment.
Of course.
You motherfucker.
You knew that was coming, though, didn't you?
No,
I'm still calling you a motherfucker over it.
I'm
I,
not
I
saying
was
I didn't
ready.
deserve it.
I was prepared to be slaughtered.
Yes, but you just found your little boy, and he would be so upset if he lost his daddy so soon.
Fuck you, Dave.
Oh, so suddenly
So,
we're not willing to die for the Malkavian. If you just fucking said that from the start, this all could have been avoided. But no, we had to be a chicken shit.
Who's the chicken shit? Oh, well,
Right.
this is not over. This is not
Steward,
over.
we
Yes.
move around the table to our new member.
Huzzah!
Mike, I'm sorry for the wait. I was not
No, it's all
expecting
good.
that. I was not expecting that detour.
Nobody
That's
was.
okay. I was taking notes for obvious reasons.
And fucking how. All right. So, as the gathering at Don Alonso's mansion begins to break up, what is your priority tonight? Where are you headed?
All right, as things break up, I've already issued 2 cards for people that obviously need my services.
Oh,
Um,
desperately so.
desperately so. More than I
Yeah.
even know at the moment. Um, no, I have business to take care of. So again, I have to with my business, I have to do my bookkeeping at night. So as much as I need to attend these events, it is a bit of a nuisance whenever I'm trying to be productive. So tonight is going to be a productive night. Um, I will go catalog my notes, retreat back to my office, and start going through the minutia that is running a security firm.
Okay. Well, tonight in particular, that minutia is delayed further by the arrival of your sire.
I get up from
There,
my desk and
there
greet him.
is a tap at the door, and you look up, and there's Constantine. So you rise to meet him, and he says, "Good evening. You comported yourself well in Alonso's court. I am impressed. Well done. I am glad to see that with the change in administration in the city, that we have been able to finally grant you your place in the limelight, as you deserve. Your talents should be rewarded, and I believe Alonso will be gracious to his allies."
I have yet, sire, to be able to make my full talents available. That will come in time. I will be at the Princess Call.
Of course, I'm glad to hear it. Ah, what were your thoughts on the subject of the Scourge? Are the four of them truly as incompetent as they seem? Do
And
do they
then some.
do they do they do they do they unwittingly bumble from one disaster to the next? Or is there some sort of mad plan at work that I can't see?
No, sire, I believe they are as incompetent as they appear to be. I have done some research on the individuals, and I would be surprised if they make it a year. I think they are useful tools at the moment to be thrown away when it is convenient.
Well, hopefully we can get what use we may from them without having them lead the lupines or the sabbat or some other silliness to our door.
Contingencies are being made, sire.
Excellent. I think you should make an effort to step outside your comfort zone. Pick one. I don't care which one, whichever one you feel like you can do so most easily with. Pick one and become a confidant or an associate. Cozy up
Uh,
to a member of that coterie.
Sire, that is like asking me to choose which knife would I like to stick in my own heart. I choose none of them if you want my honest opinion, but I will do as you ask.
I appreciate that, and I do recognize the risks that this assignment carries with it.
As long as my efforts are considered in the future.
Indeed. You know I do my best to compensate you, especially when my instructions place you at greater risk than you prefer.
You have always been generous in your compensation, and it is much appreciated, and that is why you still have my loyal service.
Of course. Excellent. And do be careful. The prince's offer of amnesty to the Malkavian and his new brood. It could be dangerous to us. I
If I
do not.
recall the court, sire, his amnesty was up until the point of this evening. At
Yeah.
dawn, his amnesty ends. Anything going forward, they would be wholly accountable for, and we can use all the laws and traditions of the Camarilla to our advantage.
While that is true, Ian is a cunning enough monster that he would most likely not need to violate the traditions in order to drastically inconvenience us.
I also see this as well. No vampire lasts as long as that without being able to work the system.
Indeed. So, I suppose my counsel to you is this, especially given my instructions to make yourself known to the Scourge coterie. It is going to place you in a position where you may come in conflict, or at least in contact, with Ian and his brood. Be prepared, but remember the traditions yourself. Take no action that will cause the traditions to be violated. The law shall be our sword and shield.
As always, your advice is heard, and I will keep that close to my vest.
Indeed. Well, I must take my leave. I have matters to attend, some of my own business, and a bit of Alonso's. So I will be on my way, and I will allow you to carry on with your accounting or whatever it is that you're working on there. Uh, have a have a good evening, steward,
As you as well,
and
son,
keep me advised.
as always.
He turns and leaves. You lock the door behind him?
It automatically locks.
Fair enough.
Security
So
company and
you
all.
security company, of course. Well, I mean, he got in, so I figured maybe.
I knew
uh,
exactly when he got in. I know which entrance he came in, and I know even if he was under mask, how he got in. I can give you the diagrams later.
Sure. So you go back to your own tasks. What is your priority? What are you focused on tonight? What are you working on?
Well, after that visit, I am vexed into which one of these insane options am I going to choose to make myself available to. Let's see. We've got the Tremere that just got his guts ripped out. We've got the Gangrel who just did the ripping of the guts. We got the Ventru who just deobbed tonight, and then we got the Bruja who seems to be the leader of the pack.
Take that great fuck now.
I
And
see no lie.
I, I
there's no good
honestly,
options.
the Bruja typically respect strength. How's your potence?
enough to exist, and that's about it.
Sure.
So this one looks more of the posier than the bruiser. He was doing a whole lot of posturing. So, long story short, I don't have any real good options. Though I have already issued 2 cards. I guess I'm going to issue 2 cards to the other 2 as well. I'm going to check to make sure that there's nothing hanging fire in any of the emails or anything in the memos that I've been sent. If there's nothing screaming at me, I will go ahead and gather my things and access my notes on what I did when coming into the city. I assume that I would have general locations of the haunts of these individuals. If need be, I'll hit
The
ShrekNet.
um, let's see. With all of the upheaval in the city, RecNet may not be up to date with information.
I'll have to rectify
Um,
that.
well, that's your discretion. Whether you choose to do so or not is, it's an option. Um, you know that the Tremere has a haven in an apartment that he has been sharing with one of the Malkavian's brood.
Right, which he's already said he's going to abandon, so that's not a good option.
Right, so
And I've already
unlikely to
given
find
him
him
a
there.
card. I've already given
Right.
him and the Gangrel a card, so that the other 2 would be the ones I'd be focused on: the Ventru and the Bruja.
Okay. Um, let's take a moment and turn to the Ventru. Where has Ron Green been staying? We know he moved, but we don't know much, Nick, about where he moved to. Let's go
I
ahead
guess
and
let's
shift focus,
let's work
Mike,
about
and
that real quick, because
let's let Nick work that out for us.
yeah, I was
Fair.
gonna say I'm really not sure. And I mean, you seem to have a vague familiarity with the Denver area. Where would be a place that Ron Green might move if he was looking for a place that's not exclusive, but also not like a total shithole? Like he wants a nice place.
Well, I mean, there are upscale apartments and lofts that have been springing up throughout downtown Denver as the revitalization of the downtown area has taken place.
Hmm.
There are, if you want to get out of the heart of the bustle of the city, there are several suburbs that are in close that you could find decent houses or apartments. Um, Boulder, Golden, Evergreen all come to mind. Longmont is a little on the side, uh, but
Be one of
Longmont
the one of
Longmont
the
does have an interesting advantage of being kind of on the northeast side and more towards the flatter terrain. There is a much larger cattle business out that way, and given your feeding predilections, you might
oh
find a
shit.
larger pool of vessels out in that neighborhood.
That actually is a very good call. Yeah, let's kind of look over there. Is there like a maybe like a ranch style home he could rent or buy or something would be something probably be looking at.
Oh, okay, yeah, absolutely. There's,
Doesn't have to be big on the square footage, just
yeah,
something,
11 or
just something for
1200
a dude.
square feet, little two-bedroom ranch style house,
Perfect.
suburbish. Yeah,
Yeah,
nice middle income, middle America, nondescript, cookie cutter neighborhood. So yeah, you have been able easily in the past few weeks to find something like that and get it set up. And of course, the act of purchasing a home, even working through intermediaries and aliases because you are trying to insulate yourself from your former life, even doing so through cutouts like that would create a paper trail that would allow the Nosferatu to most likely track you down if they set their minds to finding you.
got it.
But that is for a few minutes from now. In the
Sure.
meantime, we have had this hmm, lovely evening at Don Alonso's.
Oh yes.
A lot of things have come to light, but the party is over and everybody's going their separate ways. What are you going to do specifically now that the evening has wrapped up at Don Alonso's?
Hmm. I think now that everything's wrapped up at Don Alonso's, he's still just feeling kind of invigorated from everything that's gone on tonight. So he's gonna
Mhm.
take a ride through downtown Denver. Just drive around in the car, look at the city a little bit,
Okay,
kind of take the long way home type of situation.
okay. Get out and enjoy the evening, so to speak.
Hmm.
Now, by the time the party is breaking up at Don Alonso's, it is a little after midnight. So, actually, it's about 2 a.m.
Hmm.
So the worst of the traffic downtown has obviously broken up. The bars are starting to wind down. The clubs are closing in about another hour. But for the most part, the city is beginning to settle into sleep mode for at least a few hours. You take in the sights, you meditate on the evening's events. Do you have a destination in mind? Anything you want to look at? Anything you want to do while you are out and about?
I
The
think
world
he's
is your
almost just
oyster.
kind of waiting to see if anything catches his eye as he just thinks about again like the things that went down during the evening. And Ron is really trying to think about how he can just keep continuing to place himself at Don Alonso's side. He is just quite enamored and inspired with Don Alonso. But eventually, after meandering around in the car a bit, he does decide that maybe it is time to just kind of turn in and turn toward home. No harm in getting home a couple of hours before the sunrise, anyways.
Sure, sure.
Got
Okay.
some stuff
Well,
to still unpack yet and things like that. So he's gonna kind of just
around.
bask in the glow of the evening.
Oh, yeah, dude. Well, Duke's potent blood still fizzes in your brain.
Hmm.
You you have never felt a rush like what you experienced when you consumed his soul.
Yeah.
And it is with that euphoria still hanging at the edge of your consciousness that you pass by the Red Note on your way home.
Hmm.
The bar is open. Merrick's bandmates, the Ghouls, now run the bar. Bruce, the quote unquote getaway driver, uh, is the acting manager. But the place looks pretty calm tonight. As you drive past, you note that the side door is open, and a couple of really sketchy looking, maybe musicians, are carrying band gear out the side door to a waiting pickup truck. Uh, The front doors are open and people are milling around on the sidewalk, smoking and talking and just generally being post concert metalheads.
Hmm.
But you don't see anything there that particularly catches your attention, unless you want to stop for a closer look.
The thought crosses Ron's mind, but he figures these ghouls and Merrick can handle whatever petty troubles may come, even if there
Oh,
were a
sure.
couple thieves grabbing some musical items out of there.
Well, I mean, maybe they might have been with a band. I mean,
Maybe, who
it would be
knows?
pretty unusual for somebody to be robbing the place while there's still customers in the place.
Certainly.
Uh, but
Yeah,
so
that's a
you turn.
Merrick level idea.
I know, right? So you turn and head your car home. You arrive. You've probably got maybe an hour and a half, not quite 2 hours before sunrise. Sun's coming up between 6 and 6:30. So you've got a little bit of time yet to try to get something done around the house and kind of settle in.
Okay, so gonna finish unpacking a couple of items, but then as he realizes he's got maybe about a half hour until sunrise, not too much longer, he's gonna go ahead and just sit in the kitchen. Just gonna kind of do a little role play here, like he's got, the patio doors and stuff. And he's just kind of sitting there, just looking at just the faintest glow at the backdrop of the horizon. Just kind of, again, trying to linger on to the very last moments of the night, knowing that when he wakes up tomorrow, certainly he's not going to feel as exhilarated as he does from having drank Duke's blood. So he just kind of sits there and has a
Okay.
contemplative moment. And as the light gets brighter and brighter and the purplish sky turns to pink and starts to get that orangey color, he kind of realizes, yeah, you know what, it's time to turn in, and draws the curtains, begins turning down.
Okay. The last thing that catches your attention as you begin to fall into your slumber for the day, your phone dingles. You have a notification. You have a new email message. But sleep overtakes you before you can check it. You'll have to look at it when you wake.
Perfect.
Merrick, old buddy, old pal.
Yeah,
Good
boy.
old Betty Merrick.
So I'd like to pick up like as everybody's walking out. You know,
Sure.
Kyle and Caleb and Stuart have stepped off to the side, and Ron's kind of meandered out to his car. Um, Bear and I have collected our weapons, and I'm all smiling and waving goodbye to everybody, and I kind of put my arm on the back of Bear's, or my hand on the back of Bear's neck. I squeeze just a little bit too hard, and I kind of pull him off to the side with, and my voice kind of low, and I go, "What the fuck was that?"
Uh, what do you mean?
Of all the people in the room, you tried to give Duke a second chance and, second guess me in front of court.
Hey, he asked if anybody had a vote. You didn't tell me I wasn't allowed to have an opinion of my own. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, I
I gotta,
know.
I
I
gotta
just,
polish your boots with my tongue too.
yeah, it'd be a good place to start. I'm
He
beginning to
pushes away
understand.
from you.
I'm beginning to understand Ramon a little more every day.
Are you?
I,
Are
uh,
you really?
I, you're welcome for not killing you outright. And, I don't know if you know this, but, if you couldn't tell from your couple days with us, that shit around here is chaotic. And I am your best chance at not greeting the sunrise. I need you to not be fooling when I'm trying to push, or vice versa so much, bud. We're a team. Clan Bruja. It's me, you, and the count in town. That's it. And, whatever these other people think, this is really our show. But we gotta stop with the constant back talk.
Man, coming from you, that's really saying something.
Yeah, see, so if there was a totem pole,
You ever
right?
heard the story about the pot calling the kettle blacks?
I was talking, and I'm going to spit a blood point and use Dread Gaze.
I don't think dread gaze cost anything.
Oh, it doesn't? I thought it did. Well, then I'm just going to use it.
Yeah, I mean,
I know entrancement
most
costs
presence
blood
of
point.
most presence effects don't. Does it really?
Yeah. So I thought Dread Gaze did too, but maybe it doesn't.
Let me look. It's fine. All right, so go ahead and make your roll. It's charisma plus intimidation.
Yes, it is. What's his current willpower?
7. No, there is no blood cost for dread gaze.
1, 2, 3 successes.
Nice. Let's see. Yeah, 3 or more successes means the target runs away. Yeah, he attempts to break your hold on him and runs from you.
Damn.
So yeah, make a dexterity plus athletics roll to hold on to him. Or no, excuse me, strength plus athletics. So
So that's much worse, actually, believe it or
well,
not.
yeah, your potence applies to this.
Oh, okay.
It is a strength roll. Your potence will apply.
2 plus potence of 3, so 5.
And he's got
Whoo!
he's got 4 successes and a potence of 1. So so ties go to the defender. You hang on to him.
Woo! Yeah, you're getting strong there, bud. So, as I was saying, I want to like you, Skylar. I want to like you so
Oh
much,
fuck.
but you're
God
making
damn it, Frankie.
so hard. We're gonna go home.
One
We're
success.
gonna talk about it.
He does not flip his shit. He is.
You rolled
He is.
self-control.
Yep. Hi, congratulations. You made a Bruja.
Yep, I love
And
it.
you keep.
And
you
now
keep
you're
pushing
emotionally
the button to
torturing
make
him.
him mad.
There's something to be said about the cycle of bullying, in this, because Ramon did the same shit.
I know, right?
And stop making it so hard.
So yeah, you actually put him in an arm lock. You twist his arm up behind him so high he is actually on his tiptoes to keep you from snapping his elbow. And you dog walk him like this out to the car.
Well, we rode the bike, but yeah.
Oh, that's right. You rode the bike. You scored 3 successes on Dread Gaze. You can't make him get on the bike with you and ride it. You can't keep him on it.
How long does that
not
last? I
actually
probably should have looked that up.
Kyle's
yeah,
SUV is there.
Can I counteract that with entrance? Can I just fully emotionally manipulate and abuse this
Oh.
guy?
Careful. You take aggravated damage for that in this coterie.
I know.
Fuck you.
Oh my gosh.
Shut up, werewolf fate.
I think it lasts the scene, right?
Let's see. You know, it doesn't freaking say. Dread gaze engenders unbearable terror in its victim, stupefying him into madness, immobility, or reckless flight. And you can't use entrancement on him while this power is still in effect,
That's fine.
simply because he won't look at you.
I've cowed him.
Yeah, he is terrified of you and struggling to get away.
Yeah, I actually. And when you've decided that you're ready to start off on the right foot, you can come home. Run along now. And I'll let him go. And I'm going to start heading out.
Oh shit.
And I don't know if I would see, these headlights off in the woods on my drive back to the campground or not.
Well, interestingly enough, as you drive away, you notice that Kyle's SUV is still parked outside Don Alonso's, but the taxmobile is gone. The the little access road that Kyle turned down
You want to go?
is
You are?
is thickly forested. So no, I don't believe you would see headlights down there as you make your way back to the campground. But you let's see. So Kyle and Caleb, Ron, Stewart, Merrick. Okay, so yeah. You pull up at the Winnebago, and there is a somewhat familiar face waiting for you there.
Old lady?
No,
Penny Wolf.
not the old lady. Merrick just met this person tonight. Her name is Sasha.
Ah.
And she is sitting on the steps of the Winnebago when you pull up with a pickup truck with a camper shell parked in your customary spot where you would park the bike. And
I kind
as
of.
you pull up,
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
she looks up at you and stands. She smiles at you. So go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say that I just kind of pull up and around and I'll park sideways behind her, kind of kick the kickstand down and take my helmet off and hang it on the handlebar. And to what do I owe the pleasure?
Please make a perception plus alertness roll.
Okay, that is 5 die. 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
4 successes. Yee, money Christmas on 5 dice. I'm so proud. You notice something as you step off of the bike. You are parked maybe 10 feet from the tailgate of her truck. And you notice on the back glass of the camper shell, which it is tinted very, very dark, the glare from the headlight of the bike, you see this just as the light goes off. There is a bloody handprint on the outside of the glass. And she smiles and says, "Oh, not a big deal, not a particularly social call, but I just felt like this was probably the best place. You know, your friends are stupid." She walks over to meet you, opens the back glass to reveal Kyle and Caleb lying in the back of her pickup truck.
What the fuck did you do to him?
Look, I saved their lives.
He saved us. Kyle tried to kill us.
That seems like a me thing. What'd you do?
Kill him, Merrick.
Tried to feed
She-
me to
the,
fucking
the, the
werewolf.
redheaded gangrel woman throws her head back and laughs like a loon. Oh, you know, when I'm here, I don't miss this place, but every now and then.
For real? What? Did you guys fucking run into some lupine or something?
Kill him,
Oh,
Merrick.
yeah.
Okay, see, Kyle, you keep telling me to kill Caleb, and that's my best friend in the whole wide world. Why would I do that?
Because he's betrayed us all.
You
I'd
want
like
the
to make
full
an empathy
story?
roll when he says that.
You know, I don't know that it's necessary. I mean, you know Kyle well enough that he's not given to making shit like that up.
Yeah.
Um, he says he's betrayed us all. Now, you don't have to make an empathy roll to know that Kyle feels like he's definitely telling you the truth.
Okay.
If you want to try to read the tax man when he tries to spin his side of the story, that's something else, but that'll be a contested roll. We'll call for that when the time comes.
Yeah.
What do you mean, Kyle?
He did that brain thing to me. To
I just
you.
dominate on him.
And why would
And
you do that?
I couldn't fucking
Because
kill him.
dipshit here wanted to fucking forget about the fucking threat of Ian. Wanted to let Ian fucking go. We're all at risk as long as he's alive. I just made sure he did the right thing when it happened. He tried to
I said,
betray
give
us
him a
first.
fucking chance.
Caleb,
He's had 300 years of chances.
Caleb, we all heard the prince tonight, correct? Edward, I didn't mind fucking with, but Alonzo's an entirely different fucking story, bud.
Oh, tell me that Merrick fucking. What's Merrick's last name?
Jasper.
Caleb would know it. That Merrick fucking Jasper didn't suddenly decide to be pro Camarilla.
Absolutely not, but I know that guy is not Edward. But at the same
Yeah.
time,
We'll have to make it look
what
like an
makes you
accident.
think? What makes you think that coming to the table and explaining things and asking us for help wouldn't have worked?
This asshole had just told me point blank he wasn't gonna do it. He wasn't interested. That he thought it was always my fight, not his. And then he tried to feed me to werewolves. Did we miss that part? Dipshit walked up to the werewolves and fed us both on a silver platter and had the fucking gall to look surprised when they tried to eat him too, because he's the stupidest motherfucker in this city, bar none.
The red-headed gangrel woman says, "Wait. rather than clean up your own mess and finish this dumb fuck off, you tried to offer him to the werewolves as some kind of present? Really?
That's fucked up, Kyle. Even like I don't even think I would do that.
She actually wanders over and sits down on the picnic bench, at the bench at the picnic table there by where the Winnebagos parked, and she laughs until the neighbors in the next campsite over turn their lights on. Oh, sorry, we've had a little too much to drink. We'll try to keep it down. I'm sorry.
You know what,
Do we have to
Caleb?
be fucking monsters?
If
Do we?
mind games are on the table, let's just get to the bottom of it. And I'm going to spend a blood point, and I am going to entrance Caleb
Oh, you motherfucker!
while
I
he's
love
in his
you.
weekends.
Oh yeah, while he is down. What's your current willpower, Josh?
6. Come on, roll it.
Frankie, please roll your appearance
I'm
plus
going to.
empathy.
Yep, I am, and I'm going to expend a willpower.
Fuck yes.
You motherfucker, I love you.
2,
One,
so 3
two,
successes.
three
So
with
that's
the
a.
willpower.
I think 2 is a week. So what's
Okay,
3?
3 is a week.
So for 1. Caleb,
All
I'm your
right.
best fucking
This
friend.
power bends others' emotions, making them the vampire's willing servants.
Yeah,
Due to what
I
these
already read
individuals.
it.
This is for posterity. This is so everybody
Ah,
else knows. Due to what these individuals see as true and enduring devotion, they heed the vampire's every desire. Since this is done willingly instead of having their wills sapped, these servants retain their creativity and individuality. While these obedient minions are more personable and spirited than the mind slaves created by Dominate, they're also somewhat unpredictable. Further, since entrancement is of a temporary duration, dealing with a lapsed servant can be troublesome. A wise kindred either disposes of those she entrances after they serve their usefulness, or binds them more securely by a blood bond.
Which I can't do.
More's the pity.
Which is why I asked, because
Let's see. You also have, let's see. Oh, yeah, see. The storyteller may wish to make the role instead, since the character is never certain of the strength of her hold over the victim. The
oops.
vampire may try to keep the subject under her thrall, but can do so only after the initial entrancement wears off. Attempting this power while entrancement is already in operation has no effect. So, yeah, you have a particularly happy to help out Tremere for the next week, but
yeah.
you don't know if it's going to last for a day, a week, a month, or if it worked at all until he actually, gets up and moves around.
So in the future, I'll have you roll it, and we can
Yeah,
kind of role play it from there. Sorry about that.
that's okay.
But I do. So, Caleb, my friend, what's really going on here?
What do you mean? What's going on is Ian needs to die.
Right. And nobody in the coterie disagrees, except for maybe Kyle here. But I mean, Kyle's disagreed with my plans in the past, and I didn't need to dominate him. Have you used your powers on any of the rest of us?
Give me a second while only Kyle. Only twice on Kyle. And Bear, if that counts.
Okay. And
Make your perception plus empathy roll to see if you believe him. Josh,
Yeah?
are you
Okay.
telling him the truth,
Nope.
Yeah.
or are you lying to him?
No, he's my buddy. I wouldn't lie to. Okay, I would lie to my friends, but I'm not lying. That pausing was me
You're
actually.
you're you're not lying in this circumstance. Roll your charisma plus expression.
I'll just roll a die.
Oh yeah, Caleb is not
Hell,
terribly convincing. With 2 successes, though, you do have a more on your empathy roll than he has on his roll to convince you. So you do actually believe him that he's telling you the truth at the moment.
Mhm.
You're reasonably confident that this is an unusual thing for him to be doing, but he is telling the truth at the moment.
Caleb, would you betray all of us again?
Not you.
Sorry, that was out of character. I'm sorry.
Oh, that was completely in character. The storyteller was laughing.
I don't believe that above table. So I think I need another one.
Oh, here's
Oh.
the problem. For the next week, Caleb means it.
True.
Oh, of
Very
course.
true. You're
So,
asking him
and
these
I would
questions after you've
understand
been
that from the
tranced in.
power. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I would understand the power. So not me. So Ron, Kyle.
Wouldn't want to betray Ron. Like him.
I do too. I do too. Why did you move out?
Amanda. She's.
Oh, so you can move back in.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, of course I do.
Why? Why?
Well, what? Because you're my best friend. Aren't I your best friend?
Yeah.
Haven't I always been your best friend?
You've always been my closest confidant. You were
That
the
is not what
first.
I asked.
You were the first, besides Karina and Maximilian. You were my first other vampire.
She's bound you. Has
Hey, JD, quick question. Does Caleb know?
Well, sure. I mean, you have to know simply because she has taught you what the blood bond is, and she has taught you that it is an appropriate tool to use against other kindred. It's leverage. Of course, she taught you what it is. And of course, now that you know what it, once she taught you what it is, you immediately realize that, oh, I love her, and I love her for doing this to me, and I love her because she did this. But yeah, you know.
I made sure I'd always love her.
I figured. I mean, I've always kind of known, and it makes sense. I mean, pride. Um,
Oh,
so
She only wants what's best for me.
no, Caleb, she doesn't. But I understand why you think that. And this little thing you have with Ian, it all ties back to that. And you're willing to
That's not
sacrifice.
true.
You're willing to sacrifice members of the coterie, Caleb. A liability. And I don't like that. I love you, brother. And
Kill him, Eric.
you're breaking my heart. You are going to move back in. We're going to get you healed up. We're not going to kill him, Kyle, and I'm not going to kill you for trying to kill him. We're going to work this out like adults. We all have a job to do. Caleb, it is just a matter of time before Ian fucks up again. This amnesty thing is temporary. And
If he kills her before he fucks up.
I know this is going to
I,
break your heart, Caleb, but I don't give a fuck about Karina. And
I know you don't. It's why I have to lie to all of you.
I
all the
know.
time.
I know. And in the long run, you'll be free. You know you're bound. I know that
No,
seems like it'll hurt.
you don't. You don't get it. You've never felt it.
You're right. I've never had to be forced to like people, Caleb. I just liked you because you're kind of cool, man. And not many people can take a punch to the chin from me and stay standing. I had a lot of respect for you. And, you know, to find out secretly, it's just been kind of a game. Kind of hurts, man. But
Wasn't just a game, not with you.
you know
With
what?
Kyle, yeah, I never liked Kyle. He was always a means to an end. But
He's hurt. We're not gonna kill him. He's gonna heal back up. So
I'm
probably
gonna
we
fucking kill him.
stay on the open stay.
I'm gonna fucking kill you, Caleb. I should have killed you.
yeah, you should have.
Oh Jesus
But you were
Christ,
too shit. But you were too chicken shit to do your own dirty work. Which means you're gonna be too chicken shit to do it again.
Sasha,
Oh, oh, goodness gracious.
Sasha.
Sasha walks over to where you are talking to Caleb, and she puts a hand on Caleb's shoulder and she says, "Okay, so pardon me for butting in. I don't really know any of you guys. I've, you know, I've met Kyle once or twice before, and, you know, I've dealt with Karina for decades, but other than hearing that she had a new child, I never knew anything about you. And you, Merrick, you seem great. I gotta be honest. Ramon was kind of a dick, but I kind of miss him. He did know how to party. But I just want you, Caleb, to understand something. Um, your clan exists on really shaky ground most of the time anyway, because of stuff that you didn't have anything to do with, and you probably don't even know about. Um, I don't have time to go into it tonight. I mean, sunrise is only like 5 hours away, 4 hours away now. Um, and I don't want to step on your toes, Merrick. I mean, I know this is your party, and I mean, as weird as this might feel to say, you are apparently kind of the brains of the operation. Um, which, you know, God love you, you've got a good heart, and I respect the fact that your motives are pure. I really do. That is actually kind of shocking among our kind. But I gotta say, um, as, a legit, 100+ year veteran of Clan Gangrel, I gotta tell you, Caleb, we as a clan don't take well to having people mess with our minds. It's kind of traditional. We like to kind of go our own way and do our own thing.
Yeah, man.
So unless you want another heap and helping of the goodness that's been passed out tonight down the road, you should consider being upfront with your friends and, recognize that your sire may have different goals than they do, but at the same time, that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to fuck them over to get in good with her. You see what I'm saying?
No one else gets it. No one else knows her like I do.
Oh, sugar, do you really think you know her? Or are you just in love?
How could you be anything else after knowing her?
Oh. And she pats your cheek and she says, "What has she taught you about the power of the blood, Caleb?"
I know. I know I'm bound. Believe me.
Mhm. And knowing that you're bound, realizing what that means, that all the way down to the core of your cold, unbeating heart, you belong to her. The feelings of love, of appreciation, of respect, the the unquestioning loyalty of you don't know her like I do. No, kid, I gotta tell you, it's tragic to see it in a young kindred like yourself because I've talked to some of the other kindred in the city, and they say that, you know, in every respect except where she's concerned, you're probably one of the brightest young kindred in the city. But you don't see that you only see her the way she wants you to. Frankly, if your heart was still beating and you were still mortal acting like this about a woman, your friends would say you're pussy whipped and you're following her around like she's leading you by your dick.
Simp.
They have said that about me, actually.
Yep, I've already
My
told him
friends and
he's a
Kyle
simp.
have all said that.
Well, at least they're being honest with you. Um,
There's nothing we could do about it, though, Sasha. We all know that he is bound.
yeah,
C'est la vie. Well,
but
maybe not.
the fact that he can tell you all this means that he may be bound to her, but she's not using dominate to cloud his mind. He still has the freedom to talk to you. She's not commanded you to do anything, has she, Caleb? She just asks and you comply because you love her, right? Do what she asks, but tell your buddies what she's asking you to do. Maybe if you're up front, maybe it won't hurt them as much.
I don't trust her.
He's Tremere, they're right not to.
I'm
You do.
Tremere.
Yes, but you're new Tremere. Until you've been around 75 or 100 years, there's hope. You might not be a total prick. I've actually known a couple of halfway decent young Tremere. It's like there's like a switch that gets flipped when you get called home to Vienna to stand for, I guess, like passing your boards at the wizarding school or whatever the hell it is you guys do. And there's a switch that gets flipped when you go home and meet the inner circle. And that's when Tremere turn into dickwads. You haven't got there yet. There's hope for you. Just try. Try to be upfront with your friends, and maybe that'll help.
Is
That's
none
all
of
I'm
the
saying.
damage that either of them sustained healable?
Nope, it's all
It
aggravated.
was
It
all
is all
aggravated?
aggravated damage.
You
Yep,
fools.
it was
Yeah.
all done with the teeth and claws of another supernatural being.
Yeah,
They
Kyle
they
or
will
Kyle's buddy.
they will be able to heal this damage at the rate of 1 health level per day at the cost of 3 blood points and a willpower per day.
That is awesome because at the end of the week, that means Caleb's willpower will be lower and I can do it again.
Yeah,
Motherfucker.
it does. And man, can you imagine how much fun you're gonna have with him and how many successes you're gonna get when his willpower is like a 1?
Yep.
Caleb, I hope you enjoy your new relationship with Merrick.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't wait to see the first time Karina starts talking shit about me again, and Caleb's like, "No, I'm really coming around to him, actually."
All right. So, Mike, let's pull back around to you. Steward,
Okay.
you have set your sights on cozying up to Ron Green the Ventru.
No, I had not
No?
actually.
Oh.
No,
Oh, okay.
It was me.
no.
You had
I had said it was down to those two, but
Oh.
if I'm going to go after one, I mean, one is a fresh Diabler, so he's the least likely. He's probably going to go after Merrick.
Oh.
Oh,
What could
Stuart.
what could possibly go wrong? I love it. All right, so
With a little bit of research, I should
yeah.
be able to figure out that Merrick has actually a social media following with his band,
hmm
and then I can find the nightclub, and with that, I can find some of his.
Finding the nightclub is as easy as it could be.
Yeah,
Merrick is the legal owner of the nightclub
Yeah, and
under his
Tracy.
actual name.
I got 3 dots of fame, dog. I ain't hard to find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dog.
So the
Yeah, he's in
question
the
is,
phone books.
can I find the Winnebago?
That's the harder part. But
You can find
it's
Bruce.
not that hard. Because um
Still there?
yeah, sorry. So yeah, finding the Winnebago is actually fairly easy.
Okay.
You, like you said, you scour social media. Go ahead and make an intelligence plus computer roll for me, just
All
just
right.
for funsies.
That's fair. Give me 1 second. Intelligence plus computer. Or so that's going to be. All right. Three
Three
successes if
successes.
it's a 6.
Okay, so with 3 successes, you actually come across somebody's Instagram post. Vacationing in Denver, got an unexpected treat when Merrick Jasper played with the campfire sing along at bloody blah,
Yep.
Green Mountain Campground.
Mountain Campground. I think that's a few states away.
Denver's got one too. Shh.
Cross reference with Google Maps.
Yeah, easily done. Not a problem.
Great. I grabbed some equipment and go out to my 1998 Honda Prelude.
Oh my God.
Does anyone in this campaign have a decent car?
Yeah, Al does now.
Oh my
Yeah, true.
gosh. You talking about the little two-door sports car looking Honda?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, your Honda Prelude awaits you. Your noble steed is loyal. Um,
Now, this Honda Prelude is fully armored with a turbocharged 4-cylinder in it.
okay. Armored and turbocharged four-cylinder don't go well together. You
Uh,
are in the mountains,
Really?
sir. A 4-cylinder engine will not bear the weight of armor on a car.
Well, enough arm.
E-
Well,
Even discrete
lightly
armor.
lightly armored.
Bulletproof glass I'll allow. Anything heavier than that, you're going to have to upgrade
It
to something with bigger than a
it'll be
4-cylinder.
bulletproof glass and Kevlar panels on the basically
Inside the
ballistic
doors
vest.
and
Yeah. Light
You could
firearms
probably lighten
fine,
it
but if
up.
it's rifle rounds, it's going through. It's more handgun in principle.
Yeah, all right. All right. You've got the resources and the contact necessary to pull something like that off. So,
Again, it would buy me a round or two.
yep.
It's
It's
designed
not going
for
to save your life, but it might let you get away.
if it provides 5 seconds of cover, that's all I need. So anyway, hop in the Prelude. Completely gray, non-assuming, and
Okay, so
start
it is the
heading.
Bar Lake State Park.
Okay.
Is the actual name of the campground.
All right, and I make my way to Bar Lake State Park. Plug it into the GPS, or not the GPS, but the phone. Google Maps my way there.
Okay.
Make a few business
So
calls along the way.
you are headed there tonight.
Yes.
Okay.
Provided I've still got, you said 4 to 5 hours before daylight?
Yeah, but by the time you've had your conversation with Constantine, it is probably 2 o'clock in the morning. You've got about 4 hours before daylight, so
Okay.
easily time enough to make it out there. Spend an hour or two talking with Merrick and get back under cover safely.
Right.
Well, we were at 30
Okay.
days. So what month are we in right now, JD?
We are into late September.
Okay. Almost to the point where nights are getting longer.
Yep. Well, they're
Wake me up when it's
we,
over.
When the night's over?
When September ends.
Ah,
I got him. I understood.
by the time your injuries are healed up, it will be over.
Yeah, that was the joke.
I got it.
I think I'm funny. And it's important
Well,
that someone does.
I mean, I'm willing to be charitable tonight. You've had a rough couple of games.
he is 5 dice down, so.
Yeah, try it again when you're healed up. Maybe you'll succeed.
Okay, so make my way out that way. How much time to get there?
30 minutes.
Fair enough. Plenty of time. So once I get to the park, I'll come in the entrance and park near the entrance.
Okay.
And I will wander around while I am obfuscated.
Make a perception plus alertness roll.
Perception, alertness. That's going to be a little bit better, I hope. Few
4
successes.
successes. Yeah. 4 successes. You pull up at the kind of the campground office, park the car, and get out. You lock the car and you start to walk into the campground proper, and all the little hairs on the back of your neck stand up. You turn and look back towards the office, and you realize something that you didn't spot when you first got out of the car. There is an old woman sitting in a rocking chair on the porch, and she smiles warmly to you. Wait, you said you were obfuscated. Obfuscated. You are moving around under the unseen
Correct.
presence.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, she looks at you anyway,
Mm-hmm.
and she says, Y'all keep it quiet now. It's after quiet time.
Love Merrick's
Stuart,
landlady.
Stuart
My
looks her dead in
landlady
the
is
eye,
awesome.
tips the imaginary hat. Yes, ma'am.
He nods.
Then he continues looking while he writes down on a piece of on a one of the little flip notepads.
Mm-hmm.
Makes a note. So again, I go looking through the campground for Merrick.
It's about a quarter mile in. I'd
Okay.
say with 4 successes, you eventually come on
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah.
scene.
All right.
Well, you are probably halfway back to where the Winnebago was actually parked when a large pickup truck, full size Ford 350, uh, black with red trim, camper shell, comes rumbling out of the campground past you. The headlights are turned off. It's just running with just the parking lights on. Going super slow, very respectfully, taking it easy over the speed bumps. Kyle, Sasha has asked you to hang out in the back of the truck. She's going to take you someplace where you can recuperate, feed at your leisure, and heal up your injuries in peace, while Merrick manages things with Caleb. But
I think we're being separated.
I was going to
yes.
suggest that anyways. That's why I called the Sasha.
um but yeah, Steward, you get back and you spot Merrick's bike. Um so Merrick, have you taken Caleb on into the camper yet, or are you guys sitting outside still?
In the state he's in, I probably don't want to have him out, so I've taken him in. Kind of, some of his clothes are still here. I've kind of helped him get changed and propped him up at the little dining table there, the little den area.
Gonna wrap him up in something to keep him from bleeding all over the clean
Yeah,
clothes?
of course, of course.
Okay.
I just tear
All
a
right.
sheet.
Okay. So yeah, you oh, Caleb, you are a mess, dear boy.
You don't
Um
say.
Check your DMs.
mhm. Oh God, what have you done?
I didn't do jack nor fuck. Oh, you mean Stuart.
I mean,
I don't know
I
if
think
I said
Kyle.
who should check their DMs.
I think Kyle would say you have done Jack and fuck. What do you think,
Yeah.
Eric?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who cares what that traitorous fuck thinks?
You live because of fucking a gangrel, bitch. So live with that.
You both live because the storyteller is the nicest storyteller I have ever played
He
with.
is the nicest. I
Really
was
is.
completely.
I
I
I
was
would like to go
completely
I would
willing
like
to
to go on
sacrifice my
record.
character tonight.
I would like to go on record saying that they are alive because I didn't want to have to deal with coming up with how to rope two brand new characters into the story at the same time.
Yeah, that was.
That's it.
If it was one,
Lazy
they were a dead man.
one or the other, sure, no problem, toast. But two brand new characters roping into this mess? Nah, lazy storytellers all this was. No mercy involved.
You should. You should have just took. You should have just took Caleb. Like that would have been just.
Yeah, but remember, you officially now have the lowest humanity in the party.
Me?
Yeah, you're down to a 5, bro.
I'm down to
Oh
5.
my, so's Caleb.
I know. Werewolves
Okay.
start to care about that shit when you drop below a 7.
Oh, I never had that.
Anyway,
Oh, come on. 7 humanity is sissy hours. Like, really?
7 humanity could pass as human, even as far as the
Yeah.
werewolves are concerned. Needless to say, none of you are in that range. So yeah, Steward, you pull up and recognize Merrick's bike, and don't see anybody outside the Winnebago. Um, I don't know that you would recognize the truck.
Okay.
You, um, if you went back over security footage from Don Alonso's tonight, you would see it pull up and see Sasha get out of it. So you would connect it back to her after the fact, but you were inside and not in view of the monitors when she arrived. So
Gotcha. All right. So after doing a little reconnoitering around, making sure that there's no booby traps, no, he's paranoid. He's absolutely
yeah,
paranoid.
the boobies are both inside the camper.
Oh, okay. And they are traps. Um,
Don't you call me. Never mind.
Steward will go up to the front, to the side door, or to the door of the Winnebago, and tap on it. Stand
Okay,
back and wait.
Um,
Merrick, there's a
go
knock at your
under.
door.
Yeah, Merrick's hand kind of goes under his hatchet or under his vest and kind of like holds on to Bernadette, and he walks and pulls the curtain to the side on the Winnebago door and sees Stewart and swings the door open a bit. Uh, how did you find me? Exactly? You know,
I am an I
yeah,
am an Nosferatu.
don't even answer that. Constantine did the same thing. Uh, come in, I guess.
Thank you. And as Merrick lets him in, he makes his way into the Winnebago, seeing one, two, three, four vampires in there.
No,
No,
it's
no,
just me and Caleb.
just 2.
Just, just two.
And
Which
Caleb
two?
looks like 10 pounds of shit shoved into a 5-pound bag. It's just me and Caleb.
Yep.
Okay,
Sasha and Kyle left. That was the F-150
Gotcha.
or 350.
Gotcha. All right, I missed that. I apologize.
No, that's all right.
No, wait a minute. They left, but the truck's still there.
No,
No,
it was
you
pulling
saw that
out as you were walking
the
up.
truck was leaving as you were coming in.
Got it. Got it. All right. Thank you. I'm sorry. I got all that confused.
Oh,
All
I
right.
apologize. I thought I
It's
was
all
more
good.
clear.
That was on me. It's late. Um, Mr. Merrick, I have been asked to see if I can make available to you and your coterie my services.
Oh, well, what kind of services do you provide, steward?
He reaches in and hands you a business card. Hyperion Security, always watching. Providers of security, physical, electronic, and other services.
Well, you know what? As a matter of fact, uh, I just reopened my club recently, about a month ago.
Mm.
And I've been meaning to have the security looked at there, so maybe we can have a conversation about that sometime. But
That would be the red note, would it not?
Red Note and what was the name of Booth's Club?
You tell me, dude. You're the new owner.
Oh, I'll have to think on that, but I say it now.
Okay. Ah, yes. Recent acquisition.
Very.
Um, quick question. It's been a night since the fight, right?
No,
Nope.
no, this is the same night.
Ah, okay, cool. Never mind then. Keep going.
So,
But in reference to what can I do, I can do many different things. Advice, physical security. Um,
I'm looking more on the supernatural side. Can you do anything about werewolves?
Yeah, we got a werewolf problem that just got worse.
there are things that can be done, but I would have to subcontract for that.
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
Well, I had one march into my club a couple months ago. I killed him, of course. Didn't touch me once. It was cool. But he, I don't want him to be able to get in there anymore without them telling me that they're coming. So I don't listen. My she's a lupine and she's cool as shit, man. We had a lot of fun at the bonfire with them. And she's got this rule: as long as we keep the violence off the grounds here, there's no problems, and it's worked out so far. Um,
Stewart kind of looks at you, looks back towards the front office for a second,
yep,
looks back to you. I do believe I just met her.
she is so sweet, so sweet. I think her name's Gertrude or something like. It's ancient, whatever it is. And the thing is, um, she's cool.
Merrick, if Karina will teach me, there's a ritual to keep lupines out.
Cool, cool. Caleb, I
And
don't want
that
shit
would
from Karina. And uh,
What about shit from me?
I Caleb,
that would
it's
prevent the subcontracting and would keep the costs down.
oh yeah, money is a thing, isn't it?
It
I
is.
live like this. I have no idea what my bank account looks like. It's probably cool, but doesn't really mean that much to me. So,
There are various different forms of assets that we kindred use.
yeah, I agree.
So, security for your club. I would like to give you some free advice. Though this is remote, I would strongly recommend some more secure safe houses for times like when you find yourself in the position of Mr. Caleb. I do not
I
think this Winnebago would be that protective in
That's
It
the
is.
cool
such
thing.
delicate
So,
state.
so this place is actually kind of protected already by the lupines. So if you actually come here with violence in your heart, you can't find this place. It is really weird. But people who mean harm can't actually see this campground.
A gentleman doing his job and doing a health and welfare inspection during the daylight hours would not have violence in his heart, though that would be very unpleasant for any kindred occupants.
What do you mean?
I'd
Like the cops knocking on my door? And
something like that, yes. Not
oh,
only do you have to worry about the supernatural, but you also have to worry about the mundane. This is where my services excel.
as long as you're not going to tell me to move, because I like it here.
No, I did not. I would not recommend you to move from a place that you enjoy. Enjoyment in this afterlife is paramount. That being said, Having a safe house or multiple safe locations that you can rely on in your time of need that can be fully secured to the best of one's ability is a wonderful asset.
I snap my fingers and point at you. I like that. Can you build me a safe room in the red note?
Yes, though I would recommend a couple of blocks away with easy access to. The red note being an asset of yours that is well known in your small notoriety in certain circles would make that too easy of a target to penetrate.
This sounds complicated. How about I just, like, you give me the numbers and you tell me where to go?
I will be glad to write up a proposal and submit it for your approval.
Man, you better be glad Stewart's got like no sense of humor at all, because with a straight line like that, I'll just give me the numbers and tell me where to go. Gee whiz.
I know, right?
Money doesn't mean shit to Merrick, man.
But tell you where to go? Dude.
Dude. Exactly, dude.
As far as like the
Dude.
safe houses
Bro.
go, I don't mean like he's gonna be bossing me around. um,
I was just gonna say, hey, Merrick, go straight to hell.
yeah,
Kablooey.
exactly. So my buddy Caleb here and my buddy Kyle, who just left, you just missed him. They had a bit of a little.
Glad you missed him.
He, they're having a bit of a lovers' quarrel. Bit of a
I was
inbreeding.
unfortunate enough to see it.
Oh, so you know that Kyle tried to Caleb to the lupine.
We Nosferatu know most things.
Oh,
Oh,
except to respect
pause.
a man's Winnebago.
Frankie, make a wits plus empathy roll.
Oh, that's a shitty roll.
I know.
Spinning a willpower.
Oh, you're running through that stuff fast, ain't you?
No joke.
Yeah.
Well, ain't none of us gonna have
So
any
that's 3
willpower.
successes.
No, that's 2, sir. That is a 7 and a 5 and an 8. Oh,
I know.
the
I spin a
third
willpower.
success from the willpower. Good lord. Okay. So with 3 successes, you spot that you don't know that he's lying about it, but you did catch that he didn't actually admit that he did or didn't know about the werewolf thing, because what he said was, "We Nosferatu know most things." He didn't. He saw the altercation between Kyle and Caleb.
Did
Willing
say
to
that.
bet he admitted to knowing that he saw that. He said so. He didn't make any claims about knowing about the werewolf attack.
But he does now.
Yeah.
He does now.
I used to have, like, there was this couple. They were Constantine's uh, chowder before I met you. I don't know if you were before Max and Shelley or after or how that works. They were pretty cool. They were part of the coterie for a while, but they ran off. So they're fine though. Um, so yeah, I know that you guys are privy to secrets and uh, how that works, and I don't want to owe you favors. So if cash could be the way we do business, that would be preferred.
I'm sure we can come to arrangements. Something that is
Hmm.
palatable.
Let's see. I'm gonna call you Stewie, and I slap you on the back.
Oh God.
Don't fight
He
this.
looks
It
over his
happens to all of
shoulder.
us.
He looks
Everybody.
over his shoulder where you slapped him. He looks back to you. As you wish, Mr. Merrick.
Ooh. let's get rid of that Mister Man.
So, I've made myself known. You have my card. Please
Yeah,
feel
and
free to contact me if you need assistance.
above
the
table, we
meantime,
can work on like the details of the security thing, like that way we're not
Yes.
clogging the game with it.
All right.
Oh yeah.
But we can give Ron a chance now.
Yeah, let's. Well, Ron's already at the end of his night, basically. He's, he watched the sun come up. He was very specific about wanting to stay up as late as he could and see as much of the light of the sun lighting the eastern sky as he could before he retired. So we'll come back to Ron in a minute, but let's get back to Kyle for a moment. Kyle, old buddy, old pal.
Yeah.
Ahem. You you are driven away from Merrick's campground in the back of Sasha's truck.
Not willingly.
Remember that hunk of oak that I took out of your chest? I can put it
Yeah,
back there if you'd like.
you sure can. I'm probably dead
Ah,
anyway.
I think you're gonna make it. But I wanted to talk with you because it seems like you've got a kind of a horrible attitude about this whole thing. So you're having this conversation once she arrives at her destination. You have pulled up, you have driven, you think east, you're pretty sure. You've been traveling downhill pretty much the whole way. Um, so you're pretty sure you've been moving east. And when she helps you out of the back of the truck, you are on the driveway in front of a small home with a privacy fence that wraps all the way around the property. And it is a high privacy fence. It's like 7, maybe 8 feet tall. The gate across the driveway is swinging closed. You can't see the street when she opens the tailgate. She helps you out of the truck and leads you into the garage, where she promptly takes you to a little, like, shower basin, props you against the wall, and turns the water on. Got to get some of that blood off before I let you into the house, man. Sorry. Otherwise, my dogs might get, well, greedy.
Dogs.
Well, yeah, dogs.
Would you have a dog?
Huh?
I mean, they're cool, but what are they like?
Oh,
Vampire protectors?
well, yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, please tell me that you've at least been practicing how to speak to animals.
Um, no one's ever taught me how to be a kangaroo. True statement.
True statement. Well, I tell you what. Um, Alonso has asked me to spend a little more time in the city, and I don't have any deliveries that I need to make anywhere else on my route right now. So I suppose I can settle in and try to kind of show you a few of the ropes you appear to have been missing. But most importantly, maybe some animalism, because if you're not ghouling a couple of dogs to keep around to protect you while you sleep, you're really living a more dangerous life than you need to.
I just meld with earth. I sleep in the ground. Get
And
closer to Mother Nature.
And you know that's fine too?
He throws up a peace sign.
Oh God, you're one of those, aren't you?
Yeah,
Damn
man.
dirty
I thought you
hippies.
knew. Hey,
Ah,
I am not
I
dirty.
didn't. Well, no, I just washed most of the blood off. Good grief.
Never been a dirty hippie. I was a surfer. Got to wash the salt water off, man.
Oh.
Yeah, man. I was never a LARPer. I was just a dude who got up in costume.
Hey,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up. I'm killing Caleb. Maybe.
Do it, bitch.
You bitch. I fucking love you, John. You're the best.
Oh.
You're the fucking very best.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why Vampire ultimately is always going to be a game of player versus player.
Because they keep inviting my ass.
Oh,
Nah, I'm not
oh my God.
special. I'm aware.
Oh my gosh.
35 years old, and it's all Josh's fault. Anyway,
I'm not
Anyway.
35.
the game is
Oh,
maybe 89, maybe earlier than that.
Oh, it's
91.
91.
Yep.
Okay.
Ask me how I know.
Anyway.
Well, I
so
think that's when I
Jesus,
got back from
dude.
Desert Storm. So
I'm not that fucking old.
Okay. Jesus Christ, guys. Focus.
focus.
All right. So
Apologies. All my fault.
she gets you out of the shower, helps you dry off. You are fucked up, man. You've only ever been hurt this bad one other time in your life, and you slid into torpor for 50 years that time. I mean, shit, this is heavy. Uh, but she takes you inside, and the instant she opens the door from the garage into the house, you are greeted by two of the largest dogs you have ever seen. They look like Rottweilers.
Aw.
They are the approximate size of black bears. An exceptionally large male Rottweiler will reach at most around 150 pounds.
I would call him
Just
fat.
look, you would call him fat, but a very large Rottweiler would be at most around 150 pounds.
Yeah.
These two animals are as tall at the shoulder as your hip. They are shaped like Rottweilers, but they have got to be at least 300 pounds, if not 350. They are enormous.
What do you
And
feed them, Sasha?
duh, blood, mine. And she
Ew.
says, "This is Faye and Pixie." And that's when you realize that you are looking at females of the species. And she says, "Did you know you can actually train a Rottweiler to use a litter box? It's a great tool."
Wow. I knew they were smart. I'm
Oh,
gonna give
yeah.
them
And
scritches if they'll allow it.
you start to reach for them. You're not sure which one's which, but you start to reach for the one on your right. And the dog does not make a sound, but her lips pull back from her teeth, and you can feel the rumble of her growl through the floor under your feet.
Yeah, maybe not a good idea.
Sasha turns, looks, makes eye contact with the dog, and says, "No, Pixie, friend." The rumble immediately stops. The fangs are hidden, and her little stump tail begins to wobble back and forth.
Buddy.
Do you make eye contact with the dog?
Yeah,
You have a dot in animalism, and the sweet whispers come across to your
absolutely.
mind directly. She sits looking at you, she makes eye contact, and you hear "friend" in your brain.
Yeah, man, we're friends. You're a good girl.
You hear Sasha say "free," and the dog rises to all fours, scooches towards you, kind of, wobbling back and forth, and presses her head into the palm of your hand. "Oh, that's fine, Faye, free." And the other dog stands up and does the same, coming around to your other side. He says, "Yeah, Faye and Pixie are my, I guess, third set. Uh, I've, when you ghoul an animal, they are kept immortal by your blood. They tend to get much larger than the breed normally would, but they are intensely loyal. The one thing that you should probably never ever do is turn an animal. Ghouling one is fine. You know, the enforced loyalty of the blood bond goes a long way, but don't embrace an animal. The results are dangerous. But neither here nor there. Um, we're going to let you stay with us for a little while and help make sure you get fed up so that you can heal these injuries well enough. Um, for the first few days, though, you should probably plan on not going outside, okay?
Man.
Well, your injuries are
Yeah,
rather
okay.
extensive.
Yeah, I get it.
Still,
Let me ask you let me ask you a question.
sure.
Could I have killed him?
Who, Caleb?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have finished Caleb off any time. As bad as he looks, yeah, even in your current state, you probably could have finished him off. But
Is it
it does
is it
it
wrong
does
for me
bear
to
pointing
try to
out.
hold on?
No, not at all. I was gonna say I'm actually kind of impressed by your determination not to. Uh, although I question the moral validity of crippling an enemy and then taking him to someone else to finish off for you. You might as well just have killed him yourself. But I have to say, whether you were doing so out of a desire to hang on to your own morality and ethics or not, Don Alonso values the traditions, and the rite of destruction is a very important part of Camarilla governance. If you decide to kill someone, you had best make sure that you have Don Alonso's permission. But let me ask you this. You've said several times that you might as well be dead already because Caleb has commanded you to do something. What is that? What's that all about?
I'm supposed to attack Ian next time I see him.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Josh,
Yeah.
your correct me if I'm wrong. Your exact command was the next time you are alone with Ian.
Yep.
Correct?
Correct.
Oh.
So you give it some thought and come back across that particular part of the command and kind of get the epiphany of, oh, hey, wait a minute. She shrugs. Well, that should be easy. Make it a point to avoid being alone with him. I mean, it's not guaranteed. Well, I mean, what happens if he shows up and there's nobody else around? But, you know, it's better than nothing. He didn't tell you to go out and find him and you'll hunt him down and kill him immediately. He said kill him the next time you are alone with him. Because you're right. That little asshole, he is a powerhouse. And one on one in a straight up fight, you don't stand a chance with him. But
Thing is, Caleb knows that too.
realizing fully intellectually that you don't stand a chance against him should nullify the command. Because as far as I know, the powers of dominate, until you get into the really strong elder powers, the powers of dominate can't be used to compel someone to suicide. And honestly, for someone of your age and experience to attack an elder of Ian's age and experience, that's pretty much suicide by another name. Guys, excuse me just a moment, please.
Yeah, excuse me just a moment. I need to double check something.
Fucking fuckity fuck.
Interesting side note about Camarilla. When it comes to destruction, that is the prince's prerogative. But if you stake somebody, throw them in a pit, and pour about 5 yards of concrete on top of them, you did not destroy them. Therefore, you have not breached the Camarilla.
That falls under technically.
Not
Yeah, I
that I've
feel
ever been a party to said thing more than 3 or 4 times.
uh, Caleb, you might not die. Sasha might have saved you.
yeah, I might be about to damn myself.
He's like that. I'm a. Ah.
I think fighting an obviously superior opponent is literally the book's definition of something you can do, but you can't make them commit suicide.
I'd have to go back and read it. It's been too long since I played a character with Dominate.
All right.
Just slight point of order, Dave, because I thought like attacking an opponent that's obviously superior is like the thing that you can make an opponent do with dominate, even if you can't make them commit suicide.
You know what? That's a fair question, Josh. Let's take a quick look.
I
Dominate.
oh, I stuck page 153 is the power in question, and I think the second paragraph is relevant.
Mm,
I'm pretty sure this
okay.
just gets Caleb fucking killed for killing Kyle, but
Let's see. How many successes did you have on the roll?
only 4, but still.
At 4 successes, the command is effective unless following it endangers the subject.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Right there, black and white.
Nope. He got me back.
Uh,
Yay!
no matter
Fuck you,
I mean,
Caleb.
the following paragraph is where you see the thing about the no matter how strong the kindred's will, his command cannot force the subject to harm herself directly or defy her innate nature. While a vampire who scored 5 successes could make a 98-pound weakling attack a 300-pound bouncer, he could not make the mortal shoot herself in the head. But at 4 successes, you cannot command him to do anything that endangers the subject. Attacking attacking a powerful elder would definitely fit that bill.
Yeah,
So,
no doubt there. Like,
okay. So that being said, um, you were prepared to stretch for it and try to make it stick. Because honestly, had you had 5 successes, it would have worked.
yeah.
At
And if I'd
4, you
fucking
just
remembered
don't
to
quite have the
forget
force.
I told you to do this. Fucking
Mm-hmm.
cannot believe I forgot. Still kicking
The
myself over
devil
that.
is in the details, brother.
And also
Spent
in
2
Clan
willpower.
Tremere. Nope, couldn't have spent 2 willpower.
Yeah, no, it's
All right. So,
just pick.
all that being said,
Yep.
so the nice lady brings you home, introduces you to her puppies, and promises to try to help you get a handle on who you are and what it means to really be a gangrel, uh, while you recuperate. But she smiles as she tucks you into bed. The
Oh,
nice
I
l-
stuck you in.
the nice little house with the big privacy fence does have a basement. It does have some really, really impressive doors, and it turns out those are concrete walls. Um, but the basement in particular has no windows. And as she tucks you in, she says, We're safe enough here. Not only does nobody know that I own this place, but I make it a point to have at least a couple of pets outside that report back to me every night to verify that they've not seen anybody else that doesn't breathe or have a heartbeat approach the house. So none of our kind know we're here. And the good news is well, the developers of this property were a little less than scrupulous. The the mortal neighbors won't be too happy when they find out about it down the road, but the toxic waste dump that the developers built this place over kind of helps keep the werewolves away.
Yeah, me and them have a problem.
Well, I mean, it's not just you and them. I mean, they don't really like any of us. Uh, I I can't
I've tried
I
to get
can't
along with them.
I can't understand why you would try to offer one of our kind to them as what is a peace offering? Is a sacrifice? I don't get it. You'll have to explain that to me. But it's getting very close to sunrise, and I've got a couple other things to take care of around the house before I go to bed. So you go ahead, get some rest, try to heal yourself up a little bit, and I'll see you tomorrow night, okay?
Okay.
And she leans down and she pulls the blanket on the bed up to your chin, and she kisses your forehead. And she leaves the room humming some little tune. It seems familiar, but you can't quite place it.
You button up.
What's the matter, Caleb?
I have to mute myself by laughing too hard.
Night, John.
Yeah, you're not the only one with a mommy, motherfucker.
No, you. Oh, you don't get it. Dave, can I tell him? Can I tell him?
Wait till after the session.
Aw, fine.
Fine, tell him now. God damn it.
No. I'll respect the wishes.
All right. So we're going to slide back around to Stuart right quick. Do you have anything else
No.
that you wish to do besides return to your business and to your haven to retire for the night? Any other last bit of business?
Yes, I'm definitely taking notes of the evening and will be submitting them to my sire for clearance to post to ShrekNet.
Okay. Ah, all business. All work and no play, you know. Red
Means that
rum,
I
You were
get
a
the
dull
job
boy.
done.
red rum, red rum.
I just had a. Oh no.
What's the matter?
Oh no.
Anyway, oh no,
Did you
is
What's up,
right.
Dave?
remember?
Oh my
Mother.
God! Why? Why?
Oh, but we can't. Oh, but we can't threaten Ian. That would be mean. We must be nice to the little psycho.
He dominated mommy.
Don't call her mommy.
I want
I
to
don't
call her
know that
mommy.
I don't know that I'd do that if I were you. It might not be in your best interest. But anyway,
You are one ag from Ash.
yeah. I mean, well, technically two, but still.
Okay. I think she can make it happen.
Oh,
Yeah,
100%. Century-old gangrel? Yeah. Anyway,
she just
so
send her dogs.
let's circle back over to Merrick and Caleb, and let's get them settled in for the day. Um, Merrick, your Nosferatu visitor leaves and leaves you alone with dear, dear friend Caleb. Any last thoughts?
I know what my plan is, and I think Caleb does too, and there ain't a damn thing he can do about it.
Uh, not right now. There's not.
Caleb,
Why don't you just confirm our suspicions? Because I have a
Caleb,
couple.
are you thirsty? Why don't you have a drink?
I can't blood bond him while he's bloodbound too.
That is
Actually,
correct.
did we not? You can't
No,
bloodbound.
Nope. The blood bond is inviolate.
Yep, I was wrong. I was reading a Reddit post.
Yep.
So
Oh yeah,
That,
that's right. You did come out and say that.
That was somebody's house rules. I thought that sounded weird, but I was willing to let it ride until we could confirm it or whatever. But
but his
Okay.
willpower
no.
will be broken in 7 days, and from healing, and I can
Yeah,
pretty much have a
you can
freebie.
you can certainly keep him entranced forever and always for as many successes as you can get on the roll.
Yep.
Which against the difficulty that is effectively a 2, it's probably going to be quite a bit.
Yep.
Well, we're gonna definitely see some changes made in the coming weeks.
Yeah.
So last pass through, Detective Green, or maybe we should just drop the detective because Ron. I
Yeah.
mean, in the last 30 days, you've kind of unofficially left the department. When last we discussed the matter, you were going to take some vacation time and then just never come back. Um, so your new place, did you buy it under your own name, or did you get some help and some pointers maybe, and
Yeah.
get an assumed name to handle the transactions and things?
I assume I would have probably reached out to Earl for some help with something like
Okay,
that, and if not Earl,
yeah,
maybe
you're
he could have pointed me in the right direction. But just kind of let him know, like, hey, things have gotten tough. I got to move on. I got to get a different place, but I can't. Ron Green cannot buy this place. This cannot happen.
yeah, of course. No, that is a very mature thing for you to realize. And at the time of the conversation, he put a hand on your shoulder and he nodded sagely, and he's like, "That is an important lesson that we all must learn in time. And congratulations for figuring it out on your own so quickly." Um, the interesting bit, though, when last we spoke, uh, and you were getting ready for bed, you had realized that you had a new email notification on your phone.
Yeah. Yeah, if it would have been a
And
text or something, I probably would have read it. But given it was an email, I said, when I wake
well, I
up.
mean, it dingled literally just as sleep was claiming you for the day. So you were aware of the sound, but you were already too far gone to even reach for your phone, really.
Yeah.
Um, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump forward to the next night, and you wake up in accordance with your habits. So probably, well, I mean, your humanity's where now? 5 or 6?
Let me double check my sheet. I think it's at 6. Oh, of course, I
I
don't have my
think
sheet
it's
open on the page.
I think it's at 5 now, buddy.
Am I
From
I
the
think
Diablerie.
No, you're
one,
still at
two,
6.
three, four,
You
five, six?
you
Yeah.
you dropped 1 from the Diablerie, but you are still at 6. So that means that you wake up about an hour after sunset.
Okay.
Uh, so so everybody understands and can kind of plan accordingly. Your humanity score gauges when you awake and when you go to sleep. The higher your humanity, the closer you can get to the actual point of the sun crossing the horizon.
Okay.
For every dot of humanity that you lose, starting at assuming a humanity at 10, you wake up right at sunset. For every dot down from a 10, you lose 15 minutes of the night. So with a humanity of 1, yeah, you've got a lot of freedom of choice and you can do pretty much anything you want to without it upsetting you. but you also don't wake up until 2.5 hours after the sun goes down.
Without
Anyway.
spending willpower.
Right. But Ron, you wake up, you begin your evening activities, and when you are ready, you check your email. And what you find,
Is
yeah,
a
there've been
business card.
there
I have to
are
say it.
I mean, this is your personal account from before your disappearance. You're still monitoring it, but you haven't responded to anything, and you're hoping that nobody realizes you're actually reading the emails.
Yeah.
How many dots of computer do you have?
One.
Yeah, with one dot, you are wise enough to realize that they may be able to tell that you've read the email, but you don't think so. Depends on who what server
Yeah.
it's coming from, things like that. It depends basically. You've got a few new messages that have come in through the day, but the one that hits you where you live is the one that popped in just as you were falling asleep. The subject line is simply your first name, followed by a string of 6 question marks.
Hmm.
Ron,
Who's it from?
you know, I'm going to read you the message, and then you
Okay.
tell me. Ron, it's been 6 weeks. Why haven't you called me back? Why aren't you answering your emails? I heard your apartment burned down and that a dead body was found inside. Are you okay? Are you safe at least? The kids and I are really worried. I called the
Oh?
department, but they wouldn't tell me anything. They said you went out on leave and haven't returned their calls. We love you. I hope you're safe.
Oof.
Call me when you can. Love,
Hmm.
your sister. And that, friends and neighbors, is where we call it nights. Good evening, gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's session.
Yep.
I sure as
Indeed.
hell have.
Damn. We're gonna
Frankie,
sign
check
off.
your
Go to
PMs.
experience. Damn. All right. Good session.
Yep.
Oh my
A very
God.
good one.